years of age, just celebrated his birthday a few days back.
Nasir Jamal, Shinwari, they need a partnership going here. They need to touch the 200 mark. We will have to get behind the loose deliveries.
Well, yeah, only if they bowl some loose deliveries. They've not been bowling. Those losers, they have been bowling a tight line. And there's a lot of pressure now on the batsmen because what the earlier guys did, they have to emulate that and try and... this is a dot ball. That'll be the end of the 35th. 157 for 4. And it'll be changing voices. Alistair Campbell.
بوهانتون چیست؟ اساتید مجرب، سیستم آموزشی معیاری، محیط مناسب. ویژگی‌های یک پوهنتون برتر چیست؟ برتری در عرصه اکادمیک، برتری در رشد مسلکی محصلان، برتری در نوآوری و انکشاف. با ما بپیوندید. ما پوهنتون کاردان هستیم.
کاردان، کاروان برگزیدگان.
افغان بیسی 4G LTE.
حالا از سرعت 4G در بسته‌های تریبی ما مستفید شوید. 7GB در بدل 8 سلب کنید، 10GB در بدل 11 سلب کنید، 16GB در بدل 18 سلب کنید. در صفحه پیام GB مورد نظر خود را نوشته و به 151 ارسال نمایید.
ما افتخار می‌کنیم که افغان هستیم. افغانستان را دوست داریم.
3 wickets. Happy skipper, Creamer.
Yeah, how things can change. They were going along swimmingly, weren't they, Afghanistan? That's down the leg side. Should be signal wide. It was just past the leg stump. But anything down the leg side is wide and correctly called by umpire Long. Yeah, they'll be very happy with where they sit at the moment, Zimbabwe, the way they've come back into the contest.
Nice, Maxi, brilliant, mate.
They've really been good in the field, sharp in the field. And Secunda Raza got the much-needed breakthrough. Sharp piece of fielding by Tendai Chisoro and Graham Creamer. Well, we've come to expect him to bowl well and take wickets at crucial times. Interesting on the bowling card, Tendai Chisoro's bowled 7 overs, Masakanda's bowled 2 overs, so Chisoro has to find 1 over from him somewhere. I hope that he's got that in the back of his mind, that he knows that there's 1 remaining there. And he hasn't forgotten and do the calculations wrong, and then suddenly Chisora has to bowl at a pressure time in the last 10 overs, and maybe that goes for plenty. But blessing him, Zarabani, I think, has been outstanding today as well. Bowled at good length, plenty of pace. He's only conceded 13 in his 6 overs. That's up in the air. It's going to evade the man at short, fine leg. So they're not looking confident at all at the moment, Afghanistan. And it's been a laboured last 9 overs. And we always said you take wickets, you slow the run rate, simple as that. And that's exactly what Zimbabwe have done. These two with it all to do, Shinwari in particular, 2 of just 18 deliveries. And he hasn't looked at all comfortable out there. But as we saw at the beginning with Ramat Shah and Javed Amadi, if you're prepared to just get in a little bit, find the pace of the wicket, find the middle of the bat, you can catch up pretty quickly. Oh, again down the leg side, not happy with himself, trying to bowl the slider. The one that goes on with the arm, tucks the batsman up, looking for LBW or bowled. Just not getting the direction right. Taylor's been sharp behind the stumps today, really has. He's taken one good stumping already, but it's been tidy down that leg side. That's a good comeback. 36 bowled, 161 for 4.
قلم‌های لینک از مشهورترین کمپانی‌های جهان با کیفیت عالی و گارانتی دارای رنگ‌ها و دیزاین‌های مختلف. لینک گلایسر، لینک آفکس، لینک پرایم، لینک کندی، لینک H2O در تمام دکان‌های شهر کابل و ولایات قابل دسترس است. لینک پن
39 deliveries for his 3 for Shinwari. Sikandar Raza, he's bowled beautifully today, 1 for 40.
They were ticking along to the beat of the drum, weren't they? Now there's no drums, no cheering. Really is quite quiet around the ground. Not surprisingly, and Afghanistan have somewhat lost their way a wee bit in the last 8 overs or so. There's a variation. We see plenty of variations from Mujib. He bowls off spinners, leg spinners, googlies. On that occasion, Sikandar Raza bowling the leg spinner. Just keeping the batsman guessing, making sure they don't settle in. Quicker on that occasion. Into his 10th over, he wouldn't have expected to bowl his full quota today, Sikandar Raza, but he's had to do it and done a really, really good job.
Drives it downfield. It's going to take a single. This has been a really slow going for Afghanistan, and if they don't improve upon the run rate in the next 5 to 7 overs, they lose a wicket or two here. Chances are Zimbabwe might bundle them out very quickly.
That's up in the air and that's out. Another wicket for Sikandar Raza. They bombing back into this game. Zimbabwe big time, led by Sikandar Raza. Can't keep him out of the game. And, well, it was an attempted touch sweep. And in the end gave a very, very simple catch. Soft dismissal, you'd have to say. Coming to the end of his over, trying to help it away around the corner. And the captain, Graham Creamer.
افغان بي سیم 4G LTE
اوس د 4G سرعت څخه زموږ په تدریجي کڅوړو کې ګټه پورته کړئ. 2GB د 800 افغانیو په بدل کې، 10GB د 1100 افغانیو په بدل کې، 14GB د 800 افغانیو په بدل کې. په پیغام پاڼه کې خپل د خوښې GB ولیکئ او یو سل
for 5.
اساس یک پوهنتون چیست؟ اساتید مجرب، سیستم آموزشی معیاری، محیط مناسب. ویژگی‌های یک پوهنتون برتر چیست؟ برتری در عرصه اکادمیک، برتری در رشد مسلکی محصلان، برتری در نوآوری و انکشاف. با ما بپیوندید. ما پوهنتون کاردان هستیم.
کاردان، کاروان برگزیدگان.
2 wickets for 41. Breaking the backbone of Afghanistan middle order. Absolutely brilliant in these flat batting paradise.
Very good effort. Can't keep him out of the game. Sikandar Raza, he's been a live wire in the field, jumping around, making good saves. And he's got a couple of wickets as well, coming round the wicket on that occasion. That was a big wicket. Ramat Shah. Safe catch by Craig Irvin. That's back live. Graham Creamer into the attack. And his second one, well, that was just a moment ago, and his last over of his full quota of 10. And Nasir trying to sweep one round the corner, gets a top edge, and Creamer does the rest.
Very good, mate. Too good, buddy.
Yeah, they've got to be careful in Afghanistan that they don't lose their way totally and not post a total at all. Get to 210, 220. Mohammed Nabi holds the key, and they've got plenty of overs still to bat. 12 after this. Just got to make sure that they bat their full amount of overs, and they try and get to that 220 mark. If they lose another couple of wickets now, a very realistic possibility of not even getting to 200.
Sweeps it, and sweeps it well just for one. Sinwari has taken 28 deliveries for his 5.
Run a ball from here, gets you to 236. I think that'll be the aim. And if they can score a few runs at the end, get a few boundaries, 250, distinct possibility. But what they don't want to do is lose a couple of wickets trying to play big shots too early, and suddenly they're struggling to reach the 200 mark.
Googly.
Yeah, out the back of the hand, first up. End of the over as well. 12 remaining, 163 for 5.
بچه آماده هستین دیگه برای کوهنوردی؟
والا دوستان آمدن همه سان و مریض هستن. بیاد که منظره را بر احمد لایو استریم کنید. بچهش من نمیتونم لایو برم.
خیلی باش ما از افغان بیسیم برات لایو برام.
با سریعترین شبکه 4G از فیسبوک لذت بیشتر ببرید.
ما افتخار میکنیم که افغان هستیم، افغانستان را دوست داریم.
انستیتوت علوم صحی جامعه کامپلکس با 7 دور فراغت افتخار دارد که برای دور 8 در رشته‌های فارماسی، تکنولوژی طبی، نرسنگ عالی، پروتز دندان، قابلگی عالی، رادیولوژی و انستزی محصل می‌پذیرد. فیس هر سمستر با کار عملی فقط 3000 افغانی. آدرس: سرک کوتسنگی، کمپانی، قلعه جرنی. انستیتوت علوم صحی جامعه کامپلکس، پیام‌آور آرزوهای شما.
الماس. این است معجزه کلر الماس.
فقط الماس داشته باشه.
اساس یک پوهنتون چیست؟ اساتید مجرب، سیستم آموزشی معیاری، محیط مناسب. ویژگی‌های یک پوهنتون برتر چیست؟ برتری در عرصه اکادمیک، برتری در رشد مسلکی محصلان، برتری در نوآوری و انکشاف. با ما بپیوندید. ما پوهنتون کاردان هستیم.
کاردان، کاروان برگزیدگان.
با تبدیل کردن سیم کارت افغان بی سیمتان به سیم جدید یو سیم، 1 GB اینترنت رایگان به دست بیاورید و از اینترنت 4G سریع مثل نور لذت ببرید. برای مستفید شدن از این پیشکش محدود به نزدیکترین نمایندگی افغان بی سیم مراجعه نمایید.
ما افتخار میکنیم که افغان هستیم، افغانستان را دوست داریم.
مسلم پوهنتون او طبي علوم انستیتیوټ چې په لاند وخت کې د هیوادوالو هر اړخیزه باور ترلاسه کړي د 1990 کال لپاره په لاندې پوهنځیو او څانګو کې محصلین لري: معالجوي طب، استوماتولوژي، حقوق او سیاسي علوم، اقتصاد، عالی نرسنګ، قابلګي، طبي ټکنالوژي، فارماسي، پروتیز، انستزی او رادیولوژي. پته د اسلامي تمدن مرکز د غزنی ښار د کابل کندهار لویه لاره د بلخ دروازې ته څیرمه. مسلم پوهنتون، مسلم د لوړو زده کړو بابري مرکز. اساس یک پوهنتون چیست؟ اساتید مجرب، سیستم آموزشی معیاری، محیط مناسب. ویژگی‌های یک پوهنتون برتر چیست؟ برتری در عرصه اکادمیک، برتری در رشد مسلکی محصلان، برتری در نوآوری و انکشاف. با ما بپیوندید. ما پوهنتون کاردان هستیم.
کاردان، کاروان برگزیدگان.
Muhammad Nabi just faced the 2 deliveries. Oh, we know what he can do. Can be devastating on his day. Saw that in the T20 games, able to hit it to all parts of the ground. But he's batting here with a bit of pressure, knowing full well that he's the last of the recognised batsmen. The rest of them coming, Rashid Khan and Co, can hold a bat. We've seen them slog a few. But they'll have to get the bulk of their scoring done between these two, you'd have to say. He's a wily customer at the back end of the innings, Tendai Chitara. Good slower balls, good Yorkers. And he's had a good opening spell thus far. 5 overs, none for 11 prior to the second spell. Him and Mzarabani up front were really, really good. Restricted Afghanistan to 23 for 1 after 10 overs. And they caught up really well, did Ramat Shah and Javed Ahmadi. And, well, Afghanistan looked like they were getting it the same score as they did in the first game of 330. But how things can change. It's never over till it's over. Don't just give the opposition the score. They stuck to their guns, did the Zimbabweans. We've been really good in the field. And they've chipped away at the wickets. And now they find themselves in a really good position and will want to close it out. Don't want to leak any easy runs at the back end of this innings. Remember in the first game, Devender, correct me if I'm wrong, around about 130 in the last 10 overs I think they leaked. This bloke, Chitara, went for 30 in 1 over. That's edged. It's gone. Another great catch. They can't do anything wrong in the field, the Zimbabweans. Tell you what, that's a superb effort from Brendan Taylor, diving away to his right-hand side. And he puts out the big mitten, the right-hand mitten, and makes no mistake, goes right in the middle. You have to go a long way. You have to spring off, and it sticks. You're always happy when those stickers are keep.
دازل په KMC مورن روغتون کې له 50 سلنه ټیټ فیس سره هندي ډاکټران هر یو پروفیسور ډاکټر سومیت آنند د اورتوپیدي او بندونو د بدلولو په څانګه کې پروفیسور ډاکټر ماینک بدن د معدې په څانګه کې پروفیسور ډاکټر ډیکس په عقلي عصبي او د سر دردونو په څانګه کې د سلواغې د میاشتې له 20 څخه د کپ تر لومړۍ نیټې پورې همدارنګه ډاکټر عبدالعزیز د هند له هیواد څخه د عمومي داخلي په څانګه کې پروفیسور ډاکټر شریفه حقجو د ستوني غوږ بزي او د مخ د ښکلا په څانګه کې پروفیسور ډاکټر محمد کمال د لیپراسکوپي په څانګه کې هر ورځ د سهار له 8 بجو د مازدیګر تر 4 بجو پورې ستاسو په چوپړ کې دي نور د سلواغې له 20 څخه د کپ تر لومړۍ نیټې پورې د شکرې تور او سپین زیړي او وینې غوړ په وړیا توګه کتل کېږي پته د پولیسو څلور لاري کارتیسي کابل افغانستان KMC درملنه په مسکا سره
سرنوشت ملی خود را با ملی آغاز کنید. مؤسسه تحصیلات عالی ملی با داشتن 6 سال تجربه اکادمیک در پانزه‌های عالی طب معالجوی، استوماتولوژی، حقوق و علوم سیاسی و همچنان در دیپارتمنت‌های نیمه عالی، قابلگی، فارماسی، نرسنگ، پروتز دندان و تکنولوژی طبی برای سال 1397 محصل می‌پذیرد. تاریخ امتحان کنکور 25 هوت 1396. ملی، بازتاب اعتبار ملی.
Singles is going to be crucial from Afghanistan's perspective. Works to the onside, takes a single straight away, opens his account.
How this game has changed, really has. Zimbabwe have fought their way back into the game. Apart from Chisoro's dismissal, they've caught brilliantly. This is an example of it. We saw Malcolm Waller already in the innings. On this occasion, it's the keeper, Brendan Taylor, diving away to his right, pulling off a little one-hander, and Tendai Chitara gets his first wicket. He's going to have some batting to do a bit later, Brendan Taylor. But for now, he'll just be focusing on trying to get this innings finished as well as possible. Yeah, Shinwari, 5 of 31 deliveries. Bit of a momentum hoover. He went in there at a good time to go in to start rotating the strike, build on the platform that he had been given. But all he succeeded in doing was not being able to really find his timing, try to hang in there. But at this particular juncture in the game, he needed to have a bit better return than that.
Punches into the offside field. He's going to take a single. His strike rotation, that's been the problem. 39th over bowled.
خپل افغان بي سیم کارت په نوي یو سیم بدل کړئ او 1 GB وړیا انټرنیټ ترلاسه کړئ او له کرانا تیز انټرنیټ څخه ګټه واخلئ له دې وړاندیز څخه د ګټې پورته کولو لپاره د افغان د سیم تر ټولو نږدې څانګې ته ورشئ.
موږ ویاړو چې افغانان افغانستان سره مینه لرو.
یم یم کانتیننتال و فست فود، مکانی دنج و پر از آرامش، تندیسی از پاکیزگی با معیارهای بلند مهمانداری و سطح بین الملل، فضای متفاوت و پذیرایی و بهترین وجه با سرویس عالی و پرسنل آموزش دیده، با حضور آشپزان و غذاهای داخلی و خارجی، پیش غذا و نوشیدنی های گوارا. در زیباترین مکان پایتخت حضور گرمتان را پذیرا هستیم. یم یم سمبولی از تنوع و غذاهای معیاری.
Patrolling on the boundary. Mind you, he'll want to farm as much of the strike as possible, I reckon.
One fell. Hi, Joey. No drama, pal.
Now then, the new batsman on strike, Sharafuddin Ashraf. Get a slip in there, maybe? Go for the juggler. He's a new man to the crease, will be under some pressure. What about getting some attacking fielders round the bat?
Gets a dot ball in.
Very good, Gray. Followed it, mate.
Rashid Khan to come. Timing is going to be important. When to launch in the last 5 overs or last 3 overs.
I don't think they're thinking about that. I think they're thinking about survival at this stage. The discussion between the two batters out there will be, let's bat the full quota. Let's make sure we get to the end. Oh, spot on again from Creamer. That one, the leg spinner. Previous couple have been the googly. Really has been so good today. 1 ball remaining, and this is 9th over. Only conceded 34, so economy rate of under 4 to the over. That'll be a single. They won't mind that. It means Ashraf will steal the strike. End of 40, 10 remaining, 167 for 6.
اساس یک پوهنتون چیست؟ اساتید مجرب، سیستم آموزشی معیاری، محیط مناسب. ویژگی‌های یک پوهنتون برتر چیست؟ برتری در عرصه اکادمیک، برتری در رشد مسلکی محصلان، برتری در نوآوری و انکشاف. با ما بپیوندید. ما پوهنتون کاردان هستیم.
کاردان، کاروان برگزیدگان.
Fast bowlers setting the tone with one wicket each, Chatara and Mujirbani, and then Sikandar Raja breaking the momentum with that important wicket. Opportunity with extra field spin on the boundary ropes. Captain might not think about that. It's about blocking the singles. Over delivery.
They're sort of just going through the motions here, Afghanistan at the moment. I think they're still pretty stunned. Changing room, and those out there, they would have been sitting back 45 minutes ago and going, oh, we'll just close our eyes and coast our way to 300. Well, this is a good learning curve for them, good lesson. You've got to keep your shoulder to the wheel, make sure you're concentrating, because things can change in the blink of an eye. And from a Zimbabwean perspective, they've done well to stick at it, stick with it, keep trying, keep putting pressure on, and they've managed to find the breakthroughs at critical times.
Good energies, determination and concentration from the fast bowlers. Excellent lines to right-hand batsmen around the off stump. Even singles not coming. Forget about finding boundaries at a stage where there needs 2 boundaries at least from 1 over.
Mohammed Nabi will play a few shots towards the end of the innings, I reckon. No doubt about that. Got such pedigree. He's going to be needed with his bowling later on, but for now, I need him to hang around right to the end. Swing and a miss. Tendai Chitara, oh, he's having a great day on a very good batting wicket. He's got an outstanding return thus far. That one on a length. And Sharaf not able to get the foot to the ball, not able to make the requisite contact.
So far from Chatara.
He's not able to get Mohammad Nabi on strike. That's what will be going through his mind. I need to get my senior statesman. I need to get him to face as many balls as possible. But he's just not able to get it in the gap, not able to rotate the strike.
The president of Afghanistan Cricket Board, the chairman, is there.
End of the over, a good one. Just one wide, 168 for 6.
فريش ببداية بار علوم دسمال بقوي جذابيت سرا بتركيا هوات ساخت دخکلی بوی در لودون گای سل پسلو که نخی بپورا الاستیک بندونو در لودون گای دولا ساعتانو مقاومت در لودون گای فرش بی بی ستاسو دگران و ماشومانو لپارا بهترین انتخاب.
The gorgeous-looking Sharjah International Cricket Stadium is hosting the 5th One-Day International of the 5 One-Day International matches series. They started slowly, then picked up the momentum from over number 12 to 28, and after that, a lot of a stutter. And it gets 2 runs here. Oh, misfield. Prompts applause from everyone.
Yeah, they've just, I've just been singing the praises of the Zimbabwe team in the field today, and then Solomon Mire goes and does this, slashed away by Mohammad Nabi, and it was not really well done at all. Very nonchalant from Solomon Mire. Needed to make a better effort, get 2 hands to it, and he just went with the one, and in the end made a real hash of it.
Works through the onside, another easy single. So slow start, then building momentum and batting superbly well, and after that losing that key wicket of Rahmat Shah, and then total change. Last 15 overs, it's been Zimbabwe all the way. Cuts, they got the fieldsman on the boundary ropes. They'll have to settle for a single. They're going there, approaching 200. Dignitaries coming in large number to witness Afghanistan taking on Zimbabwe. Another easy single. Sikandar Raja getting 2 wickets, not conceding many. Googly. And how good is that?
Taylor was interested, not so the bowler and the umpire. Just turning a bit too much, prodding forward, not really reading it. It was Sharafuddin, but a bit too much turn, a bit too much bounce. Another googly. And Mohammad Nabi turns down the single, says, I need some of the strike at the end, yeah. 8 overs remaining now, 175 for 6.
قلم‌های لینک از مشهورترین کمپانی‌های جهان با کیفیت عالی و گارانتی دارای رنگ‌ها و دیزاین‌های مختلف. لینک گلایسر، لینک آفکس، لنگ پرایم، لنگ کندی، لنگ H2O در تمام دکان‌های شهر کابل و ولایات قابل دسترس است. لنگ پنس
10 overs 42 for 1 and Kim also making impression there.
And that is nowhere close to being impressive. Who has been impressive is the Zimbabwean bowlers, Chari.
Yes, they've been on top of the game today. Really put the pressure on the Afghani batsmen. And well, there was a point that we were looking at 238 to be the projected score at the run rate. The wickets have fallen in quick successions for the Afghanistan batsmen, and the crowd suddenly silenced a little bit. Not much fireworks from the Afghani batting side today. Well, the ball's up in the air, and yes, that's going to be the 7th. That will be the 7th to fall, and that is going to be Mohammad Nabi. Good delivery from Chisora, was trying to clear the boundary, was trying to get the momentum. And Chisora gets his man, Mohammad Nabi. He goes for 9.
Was expensive as well.
اساس یک پوهنتون چیست؟ اساتید مجرب، سیستم آموزشی معیاری، محیط مناسب. ویژگی‌های یک پوهنتون برتر چیست؟ برتری در عرصه اکادمیک، برتری در رشد مسلکی محصلان، برتری در نوآوری و انکشاف. با ما بپیوندید. ما پوهنتون کاردان هستیم.
کاردان، کاروان برگزیدگان.
بطری ها اولین و راحت ترین نوع بسته‌بندی بوده، اما جاشون رو به بسته‌بندی پاکتی دادن که به راحتی بطری نیستن. پس اینا هم باید جاشون رو به بسته‌بندی جدید بدن. بسته‌بندی جدید سانستار کامبیدان. استفاده از اون به راحتی بطریه و مثل پاکت کیفیت نوشیدنی رو حفظ میکنه. پس با هم کامل تره.
Man can bat. Look at this strike rate, and he's in here because of this. An inside-out lofted shot straight into the throat of Craig Irwin, who takes a comfortable catch, and Chisora is delighted. And how?
Well, Rashid Khan, he can swing the bat, and that'll be the end of the over. 43 gone. It's 177 for 7.
اساس یک پوهنتون چیست؟ اساتید مجرب، سیستم آموزشی معیاری، محیط مناسب. ویژگی‌های یک پوهنتون برتر چیست؟ برتری در عرصه اکادمیک، برتری در رشد مسلکی محصلان، برتری در نوآوری و انکشاف. با ما بپیوندید. ما پوهنتون کاردان هستیم.
کاردان، کاروان برگزیدگان.
That you can see local influence on the batting scorecard of Afghanistan. 177 of 7 of 43. They had their moments, but then couldn't continue for long enough. Blessing Muzarbani, 1 for 13. He's been the pick of bowlers. 6 overs, 1 maiden, 13 runs, and has taken a wicket. 2.17, been miserly to say the least.
Yes, he has been He's been great today with his bowling. And, well, he would like to complete his 10 overs quota. 4 more overs to go for him from here on. He's into his 7th. And the sole wicket for Musrabani. And that was off Mohammad Shahzad. That was a stunner of a catch by Waller at point. That was very, very early in the Afghanistan innings. We're almost towards the end of this innings. And Rashid Khan, he's the man on strike. And we know he can swing big. Just needs to get going. Well, he will duck for that one. And the wide call by the umpire.
Well, just rightly called wide. Ball short of length. And then this is a classical duck shown by the non-top order batsman. The eyes are definitely not on the ball, ensuring that they are away of the line of the ball and going down, somehow hoping and praying that the ball doesn't come and hit the body. This one swings it wide, short and wide. Rashid Khan, who wears jersey number 19. Wild swing there. Maybe a connection there, and the ball would have gone towards the fence, but still. And he'll have to do some fireworks over here. It's going to be interesting because he's not someone who keeps quiet. Meanwhile, a single, quick single, almost stolen it off the hands of the fielder there, Sikandar Raza. Musrabani has done really good today. This is the only wicket that he took earlier today. A fantastic catch there by Waller at the point region. And that was the wicket of Mohammad Shahzad. Usually explosive, but today couldn't do anything. Just 2 runs that he scored off his 14 deliveries that he faced. Musrabani would be definitely happy with his performance. This one again, short and wide. Deflection of the fielder, Solomon Meyer, coming in there doing the cleanup act.
Very similar to the wicket that he took earlier. Was in the air for a while. Got a bit of a hand on it, so did save a couple of runs. Brings Rashid Khan back on strike. 1-8-1 now. 44th over. Afghanistan winning the toss, looking to bat, looking to do something different today. Yet again, wide. Straight to the fielder. They will give a single away. It's giving a lot of room to the batsmen on the offside to swing their arms, to free their arms. What he needs to do. Just have a look at that one. Yet again. Was in the air and he's tempting the batsman to play the similar shot there. And a change in the field. Sikandar Raza goes to point.
Well, it's Sharafuddin who's been here for some time now. The senior partner amongst the two. And right now, Charvi, they will have to go hammer and tongs. A shortish delivery again, wide outside the off stump, and that'll be the end of the over with a dot. 44 gone, 182 for 7.
قلم‌های لینک از مشهورترین کمپانی‌های جهان با کیفیت عالی و گارانتی دارای رنگ‌ها و دیزاین‌های مختلف. لینک گلایسر، لینک آفکس، لینک پرایم، لینک کندی، لینک H2O در تمام دکان‌های شهر کابل و ولایات قابل دسترس است. لینک پنس،
فريش بي بي دايبر اولوم دسمال بترکیه هواد ساخت. فريش بي بي ستاسو دگران و ماشومان لپاره بهترین انتخاب.
59 and then it's just single digits all the way down. A good delivery that by Chisora. He's also got a wicket for 51 runs. Let's look at that. Trying to swing. Rashid Khan wants to get the ball away from him as quickly as possible. Much better that. Will ease the pressure of Rashid.
won't really help Afghanistan. And Zimbabwe wouldn't mind those singles. Down the leg, a big shout. Umpire calls out wide. Erring in line there. And that appeal.
Well, he reckons he probably hit the back of the pad there, Chisoro. And a huge appeal from him. However, the wide call by the umpire, just fixing the stumps there, the keeper, Taylor. Well, yet again is looking for that single. They are desperately looking for runs.
Well, yeah. And the stumping chance that we just saw, the ball sliding down the leg side. Again, erring in line, bowling it down the middle leg side. A single coming off the leg by, as indicated by the umpire there. Rashid on strike. Rashid would be itching to get those big ones in. He's known to hit those big ones. He swings them hard.
Trying to tempt the batsman. Swept in the air. One bounce to the fielder. And will be just one run. I think that was a good shot. Sikandar Raza. He's at rescue. Any problem on the field? 800 Sikandar.
Well, that troll-free number would be used by a lot. Meanwhile, the last delivery of his ninth. Playing it straight. Will get a single, and with the single, that'll be the end of the over. 187 for 7, 45 gone.
هموطنان گرامی، پروفسور دکتر عبدالرؤوف که متخصص مشهور استخوان یعنی ارتوپدی کشور هندوستان می باشد و همچنان دکتر فاروق بت متخصص امراض داخله عمومی فعلا در شفاخانه رایل در خدمت مریضان محترم شما قرار دارند.
د افغانستان اسلامی بانک ډیر ژر بانک اسلامی افغانستان بازودی.
Everybody getting a wicket at least, with Sikandar Raza being in highlight. 10 overs, 41 runs and 2 wickets for him. And if you look at the economy rates, the best one being off Chatara. 7 overs, 1 made and 14 runs and a wicket. Well, he's still got 3 overs. He will be brought into the attack. But for now, it is going to be Muzrabani to continue. 5 more overs to go, and Afghanistan need to accelerate. They need some runs on board. However, they do have the bowling to control, and but Zimbabwe will come back strongly with their batting.
Well, yeah, this man has been very impressive with his bowling. Muzrabani just got a wicket at the very start of the innings. Now will have to create an continuous impact by getting a wicket more, maybe. Pitching it outside the off stump, a half volley. A good effort there in the field.
Solomon Maya, the fielder, in the deep. This is good stuff from Zimbabwe. Just checking on the boundary there. And, well, I think it's a brilliant effort, saving a couple of runs for their side.
سرنوشت ملی خود را با ملی آغاز کنید. مؤسسه تحصیلات عالی ملی با داشتن 6 سال تجربه اکادمیک در پانزه‌های عالی طب معالجوی
for Afghanistan. A beautiful 6. Flicking it away onto the onside. Goes for the first one really quick. Slip.
Now in 79 deliveries, Yorker, and just the single. They wouldn't mind that, Zimbabwe.
Well, 8 runs have already come off this over. Well dug out, almost a low full toss. Could have been played better by a top order bat. But I'm so sure Ashraf would be happy with what he's done. Rashid on strike. 12 runs he scored off 11 with the help of this massive 6 that he hit of Chatara. This one has been played fine and will go to the boundary line for a 4. Runs coming in aplenty. And that is Junior Nabi on screen, Muhammad Nabi's son. Rashid making merry of a not so good looking delivery. Getting 4 runs. He shuffled across very early, and Chatara earned in line.
In the 47th over, it's the 5th ODI between Afghanistan and Zimbabwe. The final one in this ODI series. The next one gets his bat right on time. That'll go through the gap. That's going to be yet another boundary. And runs have come nice and easy for Afghanistan. What a good over. This is turning out to be 16 runs already, and still one more delivery to go.
Well, he definitely knows how to get those runs. A full toss delivery. There's no need to go for those massive pulls where you can just open the face of the bat and play it in the gap. That's what Rashid has done beautifully. A good over as far as Afghanistan is concerned. 16 runs have come through it. Chatara would not be too happy. This was a tennis shot, playing it over the head. Get a single though. And with that single, the end of the over, 2-1-4 for 7 after 47.
اساس یک پوهنتون چیست؟ اساتید مجرب، سیستم آموزشی معیاری، محیط مناسب. ویژگی‌های یک پوهنتون برتر چیست؟ برتری در عرصه اکادمیک، برتری در رشد مسلکی محصلان، برتری در نوآوری و انکشاف. با ما بپیوندید. ما پوهنتون کاردان هستیم.
کاردان، کاروان برگزیدگان.
The partnership worth 129 of 136. Rahmat and Javed that did create the foundation, and then this followed by this one between Rashid Khan and Sharafuddin were 37 runs. 47 overs have gone. It's 2-1-4 for 7, and a bit of a discussion there with Muzrabani, the skipper, and Sikandar Raza. And this is going to be the 48th over. 47 overs completed, and the last over being successful for Afghanistan. 17 runs coming off it, and now suddenly the score projections look a little different. The run rate going up a tad bit to 4.55. Muzrabani changing his stance, looking for the big swing there. Rashid Khan, but misses the delivery. A slightly slower one there from Muzrabani. That is smartly bowled.
Well, yeah, it's almost like a forehand, cross-court forehand shot in tennis, that you open your stance and you play it flat across your chest. That is what Rashid was trying to do here. Maybe he's watching a lot more of tennis these days, taking inspiration from a certain Roger Federer who won the Australian Open very recently. This time around, again a similar kind of a shot, charging down to Muzrabani.
Yes, they will. He is looking for that swing. Quick discussion there in the center between both the batsmen. Sharafuddin itching to get back on strike. Muzrabani, what does he do? Does he do anything different? Well, yet again, that's a bit of an inside edge there. And running the first one very hard. There might be a chance here. A direct hit might put Rashid Khan in trouble, but he's safely home.
Yes, that was a slower one. Rashid Khan shuffling across, holding it across the seam, and then a bottom edge, a valiant dive put in by Brendan Taylor. A good effort there. And Masakadza breaking the stumps all by himself. Some people just don't need those balls to break the stumps. They can do it all by themselves.
Yes, some of them do. Muzrabani, yet again, the similar shot that Rashid Khan would like to play. He is using his crease, but not able to get even a single part of the bat on the ball.
So this is Masakadza there.
Well, that's what he was hoping for. Rashid Khan, he's on 23 of 18. Quick runs coming in for Rashid Khan. 2 boundaries at a 6. His strike rate of 127.8. And a change in field there. The mid-wicket fielder goes on to the ropes. Yet again, looks to swing. And that will be a dot delivery as well. And these are full points here for Muzrabani. He is bowling the smart deliveries there, not allowing Rashid Khan.
There are 2 bouncers. That's the second for the over, indicated by umpire Long, Nigel Long, the umpire there, which now gives a clearer picture of what will happen in this delivery. Definitely not a shorter one. Rashid on strike. Just 2 runs have come in this over as compared to the previous one, which went for a flurry of runs. 1, 6 and 2 boundaries were hit in the previous one. This one, a beautiful delivery, a Yorker. Somehow managed to get a bat on it and got a single getting off strike. So it's 48 done, 217 for 7.
د افغان بي سیم کورنۍ سره بیا یو ځای شي او 2000 افغانۍ وړیا کریډټ ترلاسه کړئ. خپل د افغان بي سیم سیم کارتونه مو چې د 45 یا ډیرو ورځو لپاره نوي کارولي بیا یې فعال کړئ. یوازې د 100 افغانۍ کریډټ کارت په ډیرولو سره 2000 افغانۍ وړیا کریډټ له افغان بي سیم څخه افغان بي سیم ته د اړیکو لیکلو پیغامونو او د انټرنیټ کارولو لپاره ترلاسه کړئ. د وړیا کریډټ د اعتبار موده 7 ورځې ده. د ډیرو معلوماتو لپاره 152 ته زنګ وهئ.
موږ ویاړو چې افغانان افغانستان سره مینه لري.
Well, 48 overs gone. It's 217 for 7. And it's going to be Chatara to continue. Oh, that's a beamer. That's a nasty of a delivery.
Bowler gives it back to you. Says, oh, you hit some boundaries of me. Take this. And Rashid says, take it back. That's a 4. The third man inside the ring. And plonking it, Rashid Khan, to the joys of the audience in the crowd. That's a 4. Beautifully done, Rashid Khan. A shortish delivery. Getting on that back foot and playing it over the head of the third man.
Well, all he had to do was guide the ball in the direction. No fielder there in the deep. Fielders on the offside, everybody on the ring, except the long on. Well, was trying to scoop for that one. Don't know exactly what he was trying to do, Rashid Khan. However, got a couple of runs off it, so that would... With just one more over to go after this. Chatara, he has gone for a couple of runs since he's come back. Hit the toe of the bat, that one. Couldn't get... I think he was looking to play in the fine leg region. No fielder there.
Well, went behind the lines of the stumps to play that one. Way too deep. Looks like he's preparing for the upcoming Afghanistan Premier League. The T20 format expects you to do all of these kind of tricks. Meanwhile, this one has been played more orthodox. Will get a single. So if you see Charvi, orthodox shots have been fetching him a single. But the moment he goes unorthodox, well, gets a couple of runs at least.
Well, he's got nothing to lose at this point, Rashid Khan. Swinging his bat. Trying to get maximum. He's already on 31 of 24. And Sharafuddin, he's the man on strike. And he will get the outside edge, and that will be yet another boundary. And a smile there on the face of Sharafuddin. He wouldn't mind that. A huge gap between the keeper and the fielder at third man. Now partnership worth 51 runs of 36 deliveries. No issues there for Sharafuddin. And this is going to be the final delivery for Chatara. And just let's look at that boundary. Gets the outside edge, goes through the gap, and it's a quick outfield in that region. Chatara, full toss, that's put up. That will go high up in the air, and Sikandar Raza coming in under the ball, and that is going to be the wicket, the 8th wicket to fall. Sharafuddin, he'll be the man to go. The wicket to fall at the end of the over. 49 gone, it's 2-8 for 8.
قلم های لینک از مشهورترین کمپانی های جهان با کیفیت عالی و گرانتی دارای رنگ ها و دیزاین های مختلف. لینک گلایسر، لینک آفکس، لینک پرایم، لینک کندی، لینک H2O در تمام دکان های شهر کابل و ولایات قابل دسترس است. لینک پنس.
So it's Mujib Zadran who comes in after a fantastic performance there by the batsman who just got out a while back, Ashraf, and that was after the partnership of 51 runs with Rashid. They were in that zone, and This is the catch that got him out. Sikandar Raza running in from a mile and took that brilliant catch. Good judgment there by Sikandar Raza.
Went really high up in the air, the delivery. So the new batsman in. It's going to be Mujib Zadran. 8 matches, 19 runs. Definitely more of a bowler. The best of 15. He's come in for the final 6 deliveries of this innings. And, well, gets a bat on it. He will very smartly bring Rashid Khan on strike. He does know that Rashid Khan is swinging and connecting very well. He will require a couple of runs there.
Well, yeah, that's sensible of him to do. This is the wicket that got the changes done. A full toss onto the leg side, went up in the sky. And Sikandar Raza keeping an eye on him. Very sharp catch there. And not happy with himself, Ashraf. Dejected after getting a brilliant partnership in. Rashid Khan will have to continue from where they left. This one has been going and goes outside the stadium for a 6. Look at this guy. Look at the way he's playing. Doesn't look like he's a bowler who can bat a bit. Looks like a batsman who knows how to play those big shots. That's a fantastic reply there by Rashid to Muzarbani's shortish delivery. Came across, got in that zone and whacked it out of the park.
It's like almost slamming it away with all the power that he had got, Rashid Khan. Look at the confidence in his body language. He is ready. Short ball, I'm going to put it away. 37 of 25. And he's still got 4 deliveries to go in this over. He will want to keep strike. And there you go. What does Muzarbani do in this occasion here? Moves across yet again. That's gone high up in the air. He's put that up. That's gone high and high. And that's probably gone outside the park. That is way outside the stadium. Trying to look for the ball.
Muzarbani coming in with a slower one this time round. But doesn't matter how fast or how slow they come. They are going only one direction, and that's outside the stadium. Rashid Khan covering.
In terms of score earlier for Afghanistan, and now look at them. They have cruised further. 241 on board, looking to cross the 250 mark. And Rashid Khan, he's the man in charge. He's got the remote control in hand. Muzarbani, he's on his way. And a short ball yet again hits him on the shoulder. And well, that must have hurt him. That must have hurt Rashid Khan.
But a catch. That'll be the end of Rashid Khan's fantastic innings with the end of the first innings.
And that was also the wicket, the 9th wicket to fall in the final delivery. And well, Zimbabwe, when they come back, they're going to need 242 to win this 5th and Mohammad Shehzad going back to the pavilion very quickly, courtesy Muzrabani.
برخی وزیران و والیان پیشین از احتمال فراگیر شدن نافرمانی مقام‌های محلی از دستورهای حکومت مرکزی هشدار می‌دهند. آنان می‌گویند ایستادگی برخی مقام‌های محلی در برابر فرمان برکناریشان از سوی رئیس جمهور و حکومت مرکزی صلابت حکومت را زیر پرسش می‌برد و نشانه از بحران اداری و تصمیم‌گیری در کشور است. در همین حال رئیس انجمن والیان می‌گوید که حکومت با والیان خود برخورد سیاسی می‌کند. اگر پاکستان در فهرست سیاه جهانی کشورهای حامی هراس افغانی قرار گیرد، روند سرمایه‌گذاری و بازرگانی این کشور را سخت آسیب خواهد رساند. افزون بر این، پاکستان نخواهد توانست تا از بازارهای جهانی وام بگیرد و نیز داد و گرفت پول از سوی بانک‌های پاکستانی با کشورهای بیرونی محدود خواهد شد. در نشست 6 روزه مبارزه با پولشویی در پاریس قرار است 700 عضو این سازمان به شمول نمایندگان سازمان ملل متحد، بانک جهانی و صندوق جهانی پول تصمیمشان را در مورد جا دادن پاکستان در فهرست سیاه جهانی پشتیبان هراس افغانی اعلام کنند. جنبش گذار تاکید دارد که بر بنیاد قانون اساسی عمر حکومت وحدت ملی در ماه جوزای سال پیشرو پایان می‌یابد و باید رهبران این حکومت برای انتقال قدرت آمادگی بگیرند. از سوی هم احمد ضیا مسعود در واکنش به برکناری برخی والی‌ها می‌گوید حکومت وحدت ملی بر بنیاد توافق ایجاد شده است و رهبران حکومت حق برکناری هیچ کسی را ندارند. برای نخستین بار در افغانستان روند صدور ویزای آن ارایول یا ویزای ورودی آغاز شد و امروز یک سرمایه‌گذار آمریکایی در فرودگاه کابل این ویزا را دریافت کرد. مشاوریت ارشد رئیس جمهور در امور مالی و سرمایه‌گذاری هدف از آغاز این روند را جلب سرمایه‌گذاری خارجی در کشور می‌داند و تاکید دارد که از این پس هر سرمایه‌گذار می‌تواند برای 3 سال از فرودگاه کابل ویزای ورودی دریافت کند. وزارت سرمایه‌گذاری، صنعت و تجارت می‌گوید که درخواست سرمایه‌گذاری در بخش‌های معدن، کشاورزی و خدمات در افغانستان بیشتر است. با نزدیک شدن زمان گشایش پروژه تاپی در ولایت هرات، شهرداری این ولایت شهر را تزیین و بهسازی کرده است. شهرداری هرات میگوید هدف از این اقدام زیبایی بخشیدن و بهسازی جاده‌های شهر هرات است و تلاش دارند در سال پیشرو طرح‌های اساسی را برای بهتر شدن وضعیت شهرنشینی هرات اجرا کنند. در همین حال برخی باشنده‌های هرات با استقبال از گشایش پروژه تاپی در کشور این پروژه را یک روزنه خوب برای برگشت امید و توسعه در ولایت هرات می‌خوانند. هر کسی که به ترکیه دست درازی کند با سیلی عثمانی روبرو خواهد شد. این سخنان نخست وزیر ترکیه با اشاره به عملیات نظامی این کشور بر ضد کردها در خاک سوریه است. او میگوید انقره دستان آغشته به خون حامیان هراس افغانی را قطع خواهد کرد. همزمان با این وزیر امور خارجه ترکیه هشدار میدهد اگر امریکا دست از حمایت کردهای سوریه بر ندارد، انقره تمام روابطش با واشنگتن را قطع خواهد کرد. و عادل الجبیر وزیر خارجه عربستان سعودی از پیشنویس قطعنامه شورای امنیت که توسط بریتانیا، آمریکا و فرانسه بر ضد ایران ارائه شده استقبال کرده است. وزیر خارجه عربستان سعودی میگوید در این پیشنویس ایران به دلیل عدم توقف رویکرد خود در ارسال موشک‌های بالستیک به حوثی‌های یمن محکوم شده است. الجبیر می‌افزاید در صورت تصویب این قطعنامه ایران باید پاسخگوی صادرات موشک‌های بالستیک به یمن و همچنین رفتار